Welcome to the 2016 Draft Kit video tutorial. As you can see here, this is the hub for everything, where everything goes on. We got our rankings, our depth charts, our player profiles, some stats and projections, our efficiency ratings, our team by team stuff. Got our player comps, draft grids, minor league stuff, spring training features, and our draft sheets. Let's first go to our custom settings. Let's enter in our league parameters. Let's say we play in an AL only league and we play in a 6x6 format. Worksheet should calculate to just AL players now as we go to the overall. As you can see here, just AL players. Got their information, where they're drafted, their stat projections for this year, and their eligibility. Let's go back to the menu, and here's the catchers. So we got all the positions right there. Our depth charts, it's got all players that are projected to make the 25-man with projections. Let's check out our player profiles. Here's the shortstops. Quickly you can switch positions here with the links, catcher, first base, second base. So we got all that right there. Let's take a look at our Roto calculator. This breaks down how your team is doing while your draft is going on. Got Team 1 versus Team 2 here. Team 1 with Trout and Arrieta. Team 2 with Harper and Kershaw. Now once their projections are put in, Team 1 is 67 and Team 2 is 73. Here's their hitting totals for each team, the pitching totals. Here's the benchmarks that you're aiming for. So Team 2 has a pretty good batting average lead right now. Here's the pitching benchmarks. And here's what you're aiming for. These are the averages from last season for each finisher. Let's go back to our menu here and let's take a look at our custom projections. As you can see here, just AL players. Now let's say you want to up Jose Batista's playing time. You think he might get a few more at-bats. We'll go ahead and change that to 97. And as you can see, he goes from 9th to 6th, and you can sort it there. So that's a good way if you want to disagree with a couple of our projections or playing time, you can alter it to your liking. Here's our efficiency ratings. These are the final pitcher ratings from last year. Kershaw, 196 out of 200, so that's a pretty good year. Here's our projected for this year. Here's our hitters, Trout and Goldschmidt, the same old characters. Let's take a look at our team stuff here. Let's go to Dodgers playing time. As you can see, the position players on the left, pitchers on the right, how much they're supposed to play. You can switch quickly here. Colorado, Pittsburgh. Got the White Sox, Yankees, so it's easy to navigate through each team. Let's take a look at some fantasy stuff now for the Yankees. We got our top 10 fantasy prospects here. Their power rankings from last year, baseball prospectus top 10, and how soon they are to get to the majors. You have this for every team, and it's easy to navigate through each team with the menu up here. Let's go back to the menu now. Let's take a look at some player comparisons. Player 1 versus Player 2. Let's say you want to check out a new player. Let's go with Carlos Correa here and put his name in there, and it will change everything. Gives you a 3-year snapshot and some projections for this year. Let's take a look at our average draft position grid. Got the info here, rank, the week, what platform, where they're ranked, how their ADP goes up each week, and where they're eligible. Projected eligibility, this is based on our projections of how much each player is going to play at each position. 97% for Trout, 157 games played, and it shows you where he's going to play those games at. Let's take a look at our minor league stuff. Here's our top 300 fantasy prospects. Got each position ranked, the organizational rank. Let's say you want to see who's the closest to the majors. You can sort it real quickly that way, and you can see it all there. Spring training, we'll have this once spring training comes around. Here's our position battles. Here's our draft cheat sheets. Let's see, top 260. This is updated daily every time there's a change. Got our top 450 here. Position cheat sheet with all the positions on one sheet of paper for you if your draft's going on. If you play in an auction league, here's our inflation value chart. Let's say Mike Trout goes for $55, $10 more than he's supposed to. That means there's $10 less in the pot than there was originally planned for, and you can see there's a 17-cent difference with Donaldson. Let's say he goes for 57. That's 13 more than he was projected for. So now everybody else has to go down to fit in. How much money has been made so far in the pot, how much is left, and how much each player is going for. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it.